Hello everyone! So, today I'm going to be working on the very anticipated cookie run video. So, I have a sketch that I have of Eternal Sugar Cookie. And we're gonna work on that. I've been thinking as well of maybe to make this a little bit more interesting. We can, I think, I'm gonna be super honest, I'm not very, I don't know a lot about Cookie Run, so I'm choosing characters purely out of loving their design, or because you guys wanted them to be in the video. So if you guys want a different version of Eternal Sugar Cookie, like if she has like a custom or something like that, I'm totally fine with going with something that you guys like more rather than the original design of the cookie. So yeah, let's work on that. Hello! Oh, sorry, I don't think I can pronounce your name. Let me see. Shoujo, thank you so much for joining us. And let me switch over to the drawing. Hopefully it's working. Ah, there you go. So yeah, this is so basically the theming of the video is going to be Cookie Run but magical girls, and also the idea is their cookie version is the magical girl transformation, and basically I just do the civilian version, so basically them in a uniform, and I kind of give them interesting backstory, so it's not Cookie Run lore. It's not one-to-one with Cookie Run lore, it's just adapted to like magical girl like you, I guess. Hi Rascal, welcome! Hi Casso, welcome! Hi Doodle, welcome! Hi Momo, can't wait to see the Cookie Run characters in your style. Oh, thank you! Okay, so basically, I think if you guys know which appearances Eternal Sugar Cookie has, that's not the original one, you can guys just drop it in the chat and I can make like a poll about it while I work on the civilian version. Thank you, Rascal. So yeah, basically, as usual, please tell me if everything is fine, if the sound is fine, if the music's fine. If you guys want, we can also do a poll about if you guys want Ace Attorney music or if you guys want Undertale music. I guess I can do that as well. But, yeah, for now it's Undertale. When I get tired of it, I'll put Ace Attorney, I guess. So, I don't know a lot about Eternal Sugar Cookie, but I think, like, she gives me very ethereal vibes. So, I kind of wanted her to make, I wanted to make her, you know those characters in old anime, and to a point still modern anime, where they're basically very gracious, very cute. I think it's what, Hime? It's like the rich girl type vibe. I kind of wanted to give that to her because she does strike me as a very elegant girl. But I also know that she's like the scene of sloth, so I don't know. And her minions, I think, are very much based, like one of them is based on a cupid, so I don't know. I feel like it is very indulging. Her whole theming is indulgence, I think. So I think the rich girl trope probably sits very well with her. At least I think so, with the very little knowledge I have of her. I have no clue who you are and what you're drawing, but this art looks cool, so I'm saying, oh my god, thank you so much, Overcooked. Thank you. You're always welcome. I've been trying to do something a little different with the eyes. Instead of doing the huge anime eyes, I kind of just make it a little more subtle, so the eyes are a little bit smaller, as you can see here. Like, I don't draw the lower part, just draw the upper part. I'm still kind of figuring out if I like that or not. I figured out that I don't like that on on Momo, my channel mascot, but otherwise, if it's new characters, I don't mind using that style. Hello, Poison Ivy, welcome! I don't know anything about Cookie Run Kingdom, not gonna lie, but it sounds like a rich and spoiled vibe works. Yeah, I think so. And I also saw a few fandom interpretations, because, for example, actually Ray is very obsessed with Cookie Run right now. That's actually kind of how I figured out more about it. And they are doing a lot of animatics, and they did one with Shadow Vanilla and her Eternal Sugar Cookie, and I was like, they did it with the Trolls movie sound, the one where Velvet and Veneer are like, well, where Velvet is like, oh, do you want to go back to where we had nothing? Something like that. And that because they know so much about the series, I was like, okay, then I guess it's a Velvet type of personality. I've also seen a lot of I guess it's not memes, but a lot of people saying, oh, she definitely loves Holy Berry, which is from my understanding, it's the character supposed to be her reflection, just like Pure Vanilla is to Shadow Milk. So that's fun. So there's not been a lot of new things happening in my life, but they're the reason I have the little knowledge about it that I do. Yeah, I understand that's me as well. So there's not a lot of new things happening. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening in the world right now. So one thing that I've been seeing, I don't know if it's super appropriate to talk about it on stream, actually, but so I've been following the Diddy case for a while, and if you guys don't know, Diddy is like an old rapper that has been he's been like persecuted for a multitude of crimes. And I was just watching, and he was found like guilty on only 2 charges, and I was a bit upset by it. I'm drawing Eternal Sugar Cookie. She's in a like civilian version. I kind of explained the theming of the video, because this is like one of the characters that is going to be in the video. I can't exactly promise a date for the video because I never know exactly how long I'm going to take, but I have like what, 5 characters that I want to draw, and this is the 3rd one I'm working on. So it's not too bad, and I have this sense that after the stream I'll probably keep going. So that's not bad at all. And I've before the stream I finished the thumbnail as well. So that's done as well. My VTuber can't see when I'm... Can I do it like this? Does it work like this? Hold on. Eh. Fine? I guess it captures it a little better. Hold on. No, not this. Let me just position it a little better. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I think now it's a little better. Okay, so yeah, Eternal Sugar Cookies vibe is being kind to people, but when you get her upset, she will snap. She is obsessed with Oliberry and does anything to keep her to herself. That's what I got while playing. Oh, okay, so I'm not that off then. Oh, I erased it. Okay. So I'm not that off. She does give that vibes. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest. I tried playing Cookie Run. I didn't super like it because it's a bit different from the gameplays I usually like. The style of game is a bit different than what I'm used to. It's not my favorite thing. So I just never, and my phone is a little bit too slow for it, so I never got into it properly. But the character designs are so good. I love the character designs. I think the character designs are pretty brilliant. Like the older ones, they look more like cookies. Like the cookies now don't look like cookies anymore. And some of them are not cookies, so that's fine. From what I understand. I think this is a thing that happens a lot with a lot of gacha games where the first characters look very cohesive with the world, and then because it's a gacha game and the thing is the appeal is getting new characters from time to time, I think they start to be very eccentric in the way they design characters, which is not bad. It's just something I've noticed. Rich person who's hold on. Rich person who's to her household staff until they mess up, lol. That feels like kind of a character that'd be in a show. Yes, yes. So I guess I was sorta right when I said she was the rich girl type vibe, huh? I tried to give her like these very cute curls in her civilian design. Oh, polite. Yeah, yeah. She does strike me as a very polite person, but I also saw, while I was looking for references, I saw her design when she's mad, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, she looks like kind of scary. Like, she gets like black stuff on top of her. You know what it reminds me of? I was just thinking about this, so it's not something I've thought about very much. It reminds me of Carrie. You guys know what Carrie is? So basically Carrie is an old it's a movie and a book. It's a Stephen King book. I think it was the first book that got him famous. And it's about this very sheltered girl that is being viciously bullied. her entire life, and then and she also has like psychic powers, which is very common in Stephen King's books. And they do a prank where they pretend she was crowned the queen of the ball, and then they drop a bucket of I think it's pig's blood on her, and she just snaps. And I don't think anyone survived that day. I think maybe only her best friend, I think. Yeah, she was so scary when she was upset. That screenshot you saw is when Holybear was leaving her. Oh, okay, so she's also a yandere type thing, huh? Hello, Cephali, welcome! Oh, Cephali, welcome! I just looked it up, and yeah, she gets scary. It looks cool. It looks very cool. It's like I said, it looks like, it reminded me of Carrie. Carrie is one of those movies that I actually never got the chance to watch because I can't find it anywhere. But I really wanted to see. The only movie I think I saw of a Stephen King work was probably The Shining. I saw that. It was a bit slow, but I actually liked it. I was a bit confused by the ending, though. Because if you guys ever saw The Shining, it kind of ends in kind of weird. It's like they are in a time loop or something like that, but it doesn't make a lot of sense because like, I don't know, they don't really, I don't think they how do you say, I don't think they set up that part very well. Because they show an image of one of the main characters in a painting of the hotel set in the 20s when the story is set in the 80s. And you kind of get confused because mostly you've seen a lot of spirit stuff going on, but I know it feels a little weird. I actually like the movie a lot, so I actually got the book so that I could see, so that I could read the original. But the book is very big, and I also got it in Portuguese. I kind of wish I got the original version though. In the sketch, I gave her these upside down heart buttons. Maybe I'll keep them. We'll see. Looking very pretty. She's actually turning out better than I thought she would. Hello, Sus 1MP, welcome. We're drawing Cookie Run characters as magical girl slash civilian. Right now we're drawing Eternal Sugar Cookie in her civilian version. Hello, Elliot Seraph, welcome. I just found your channel. The art looks amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, Cotton Candy, welcome. Chat, what's your favorite pizza toppings? I like chicken, bacon 100%, black olives. I think I'm going to be very... I'm also going to answer that. And, pepperoni, chorizo as well. And, I actually also like pineapple. I just started Cookie Run Kingdom 2 weeks ago and I love it. Oh, hi Sao, welcome. Oh, thank you, Cotton Candy. I never tried chicken Alfredo. Hi, Fuzzy Kitten, welcome. Oh, I passed by a Pizza Hut the other day, and they were publicizing their Rodizio, and they had like the pizzas had the cheesy bites. Dude, I haven't had cheesy bites in so long, but that's so good. I need to draw this. I think you can see that I drew this almost at it was almost 1 AM when I drew this. So I think you can kind of see by the way I draw the hands. I was very tired. So let's see if we can fix this. It's like she's holding the dress. I'm pretty sure I can find the reference I used when I was trying to do the pose. Hold on. Let's see. Which one is it? I have a few. I think this one, I used an anime figurine as a reference. Quick tip, if you guys are having trouble with finding dynamic poses, anime figurines are awesome. Just figurines in general are awesome to find those poses. Another thing that's very cool for finding dynamic poses are looking at cosplayers. They also have pretty cool pose sets. Okay, I need to draw the hand underneath. Because this hand is very bad. Okay, let's... Fortunately, I was able to find the reference. Like this. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Sus. I like your 3D model person, they look so cute. Thank you. It's actually not a 3D model, but yeah, thank you. I'm using a live 2D for it, so technically it's a 2D model. I wish I could do 3D model. I could have a 3D model for my VTuber. My problem is that because I use a Mac, there's almost no program that is compatible. Like, there's a lot of cool free ones, and none of them are compatible with Mac. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, espresso cookie and matcha cookie." There were a lot of cookies that were suggested, and I saw the designs, and they are all so good. It was really hard to choose which characters I would do. I ended up choosing based on how popular they are right now, and how much I like the designs as well. Ah, this is much better than the other. Still kind of weird. It's still kind of a weird hand, but I let it slide. Hi, Rachel. Welcome. Yeah, I heard there's like in Cookie Run Kingdom alone, there's like 140, I think. I'm drawing the civilian version of Eternal Sugar Cookie. Because yes, the next video is Cookie Run themed and Magical Girl theme as well. The voice cast for this game, I swear, I was like, when I found out the guy that voices Finn voices Ginger Brave, I was like, what? Like, they have a pretty solid voice cast. Like, pretty impressive. This game must be, like, pretty... pretty lucrative, I think. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Catbox. Oh, welcome, Catbox. Thank you, Cookie Dough. Welcome, Cookie Dough. I drew the nails. I hope they don't look kind of weird. My favorite voice acting lore is that English Sasuke is pure vanilla. I laugh so hard when I think about it. Really? Really? They do have everybody, huh? Who does the voice acting for Shadow Milk? Because they kind of sound... Have you guys ever seen Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I think he sounds a lot like Leo from that version, or maybe like the Sonic from the Sonic movies, but a bit more... Like, the voice is a bit more flowy, I think. It's more fluctuant. But I might be wrong because I heard the voice actor when he wasn't doing the voices. Like, I think he slipped a little in the character, and it didn't sound like the guy that does the voices for those two characters. So pure vanilla cookies in Naruto world confirmed. He is, sorta. Speaking of Naruto, I was never like a very much Naruto fan. I don't know. I just guess I guess it just was never in my radar as a kid. I was always a more of a magical girl slash shoujo type of girl, but what do you guys think of Boruto? Because I've heard mixed opinions about it. CJ Pawlowski. Oh, Ginger Brave is Naruto in the Japanese version. That's fun. We basically have CJ. Oh. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Jesus, the name is so hard to spell. Okay. Ah. Yeah, it's definitely not the guy, but yeah. But it does sound kind of like him, huh? I mean, being pure vanilla is way better than being the Okage. Pure vanilla is kind of the Jesus of the Cookie Run Kingdom, right? I love Shadow Milk voice. He did a great work as a voice actor. It did. And when he accidentally went out of character, I was like, dude, the guy has a pretty big range in his voice. That's amazing. I haven't seen Boruto, but from what I've heard, it's not great. Yeah, I heard it's not great as well, but I don't know how much of it is just nostalgia for the old Naruto. Got surprised that Elizabeth Maxwell voiced Oliberry since I've known her from more serious characters. And it's so fun because they basically, I've played a little bit of Cookie Run. Like, I played the tutorial, and I think in the first part when you play with the ancients, Hollyberry kind of says, "Oh, cookie crumbs all over the place," and when she means like bodies of fallen soldiers. It's very fun that they everything is related to cookies or baking or things like that. Like, I think they know they're not the type of game that needs to be taken very seriously, and they absolutely own it. The designs are very cool. That's why I've been trying to do a Cookie Run video in a while, because I saw the cookies and I was like, oh, the designs are so cute, so cute and cool, but I just never had the time to do it, and now I kind of have the excuse to. Do you see Marshmallow Bunny Cookie from the new update? She looks so cute. Oh, let me see. Oh my god, she looks so cute. Oh. Oh my god, she's adorable. She looks like cotton candy. It's so cute. Oh. You're big. I might reconsider the lineup, actually. Maybe I'll add another character? Maybe. But I feel like maybe 6 cookies in one video is a bit overkill. Oh, I don't know a lot about Cookie Run. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I don't know a lot of the characters, but one that I've seen quite a bit is the Peach one. Peach Cookie. Yeah, Peach Blossom. No, not Peach Blossom. Peach Cookie. She's very cute. She looks like she does martial arts and stuff, and I find her design very cute. I saw her quite a bit when I was trying to come up with designs for my mascot character, because Momo Purin means peach pudding. So I looked a lot at peach designs, and as you can imagine, writing peach character design on like Pinterest, it's a bit interesting, because you get this character, you get Princess Peach, you get a lot of fan art of these two characters specifically. In Cookie Run Tower of Adventures, there are Peach buns Bob when you run. It's so cute. Oh my god! I do have to say, the animation in Cookie Run is also very cute. I think they know exactly how to use the fact that they are cookies to the most of their advantage. I live for Mystic Flower cookie design is so beautiful. Mystic Flower is the one that they kind of look like a deity from China, right? That's the one. Yeah, they always give me that vibe. They are very cool. Their design does strike me as very hard, though. It's like very detailed. Hold on, I need to turn on the... I need the charger. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I think she's ready to color. I just need to find the parts that need to be filled in, because there's gaps in the line art, and sometimes the Not the bucket tool, is the enclose and fill tool. Gets confused by it. So I need to close most of them, at least. I have the close the gap thing on, but I don't know, they really don't close the gap. For some reason. She is Beast from Dark Cacao Cookie. Oh, Mystic Flower Cookie is a girl. I thought it was a guy. I think from what I've seen, probably the Cupid one. I don't know the name of the character, but I really like their design. Hi, Moon Muffin, welcome. It's interesting that they made two If everyone who has ever played Cookie Run or seen it. Oh, that's a girl? Oh, that's a guy? Yeah. It is kind of interesting that I thought it was a guy, because they do present, like, she does present quite feminine. But for some reason I thought she was a guy. Pavlova cookie. It's based on arrows. Yeah, that's cool. But like I was saying, I do find it kind of interesting that Cookie Run decided to do two back-to-back updates where the Beast Cookie is basically a yandere. Because from what I've seen, Shadow Milk is also kind of a yandere. I need to be careful with this, because they enclose and fill tool. Again, I have the close gaps feature on, but it does not close any gaps. Candy Apple Cookie? Oh, I love Candy Apple Cookie. She's kind of a yandere too, right? Depending on the person, I think people think Shadow Milk is also a yandere. It depends if they ship pure vanilla with him. Let's see. I love her design and black grape cookie as well. That is his name, I don't know. Yeah, the Shadow Milk minions are very fun, I think. I love that they are clown themed. It's not black grape, it's a black sapphire cookie. Okay. That's very cute. Okay, everything is good to go. Okay, so I have her colors here. I think she's going to be a little interesting to color because she has a natural color, skin color. I think I can fix it. I just need to shift it a little bit more to red. She has pink skin. She has a lot of pink in her design, doesn't she? Looks so pale though. I don't usually go this pale with my characters. The Beast's minions are very cool. I think the one you mentioned before, Balaclava? No, Pavlova Cookie is also a minion for Eternal Sugar Cookie, right? Also, I'm asked if you guys wanted a Genshin Impact video, and I think Genshin Impact is coming to a point where I don't know what happened. I think there is a bit of controversy surrounding the voice actors, and I think people just kind of stopped caring about it. Ooh. Her eyeshadow looks kind of off, huh? Try to give her like lipstick, because I think she would be the type. Okay. I think Genshin Impact came to a point where I think people don't care for it anymore. When isn't there a Genshin controversy though? That's true, but I think now it's like I think now they changed Paimon's voice actor, right? For some reason. I have no idea why. But for some reason they decided to change. I think it's a controversy of I don't know if it has anything to do with the strikes, maybe? Because in America it's going on there's been a lot of strikes when it comes to voice actors and actors and writers and stuff like that. Hi Angel, welcome! Do you play Deltarune new chapter, and what is your favorite chapter? Oh, so fun question, because we are currently playing all the chapters of Deltarune on the channel. We're currently on chapter 2. We're like halfway through. Friday we'll finish up chapter 2, hopefully. And after that we'll start with chapter 3, which I'm super excited to play because I've been waiting for this for a really long time. I did play chapter 2 on release back in the day. I've been waiting for it for quite a while. But I wanted to make like a full gameplay playthrough of Deltarune, so I thought, okay, let me just get the game and play it on stream, and that will be more fun. And I was right, it's been very fun. I think they switched her because of her video, but I have no idea what she said there, though. From what I've seen, she said it was something about the strikes, but everyone thinks it's something different. Chapter 2, it was so fun. Yeah, Chapter 2 is really good. I really want to play the dancing minigame, not the dancing, the rhythm game minigame they have on Chapter 3, I think. I've figured out that there's not a mod, but like a fan game of just that, and I've been playing it quite a bit as preparation for playing the real deal. It's very fun. My favorite character? I love the three main characters. I love Chris, I love Ralsei, and I love Susie. Noelle is also pretty good. Lancer is fine. Barely is there. But yeah. The villains are pretty fun. I think Queen is pretty fun. Noelle has a very pretty design. She does. It's very sweet. I really like Noelle. Since we're talking about Noelle, do you guys... Which ship do you guys prefer? Because I think everyone has been... kind of trying to understand in which direction the story is going. Please don't give spoilers for Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. But, what ships do you guys like more? Noelle and Susie? Ralsei and Susie? Or Chris and Susie? Because I've been seeing a lot of people being like, oh, I love Chris and Susie together, or oh, I love for some reason they ship Ralsei with Susie, which I think, to me, her relationship with Ralsei also always kind of struck me as a sibling vibe. Chris as well, but I think with Chris there's a little bit more than with Noelle, which is a shame, because I actually kind of wanted them to do Susie x Noelle. Because I think they complement each other very well. Yeah, I do think that. I just don't know if they're going in that direction, though. I have a feeling they aren't going in that direction. Hmm. The colors look a bit too... There's not a lot of harmony, but I guess I can fix it with a color map. But if I'm going to be honest, I really like the character development on Suzy. Okay, let's add the gradients. In my art, the gradients are always the thing that end up saving if the colors kind of look weird. Let's see. Oops. This one. Squares on the skirt? I think I can find the diamond pattern, but I'll add that later on. It depends on how I feel about her at that point. Oops. No, actually, this looks very cute. Okay, and now... I'll do the blush first. Oops. I think her makeup looks a bit washed up, doesn't it? Let me see if I can fix it. I kind of want to take the makeup off, but maybe I can make this work. Not perfect, but it's fine. Let's see. Okay, now I think I can add a bit of patterns. I kind of want to see it. Let's see. I have it somewhere. Oh, I have these ones. They're very cute, but I don't think... Not entirely sure if they fit her. I need to take a day to organize this. Ah, there it is. No, now she looks kind of fun, doesn't she? Okay, so now I need to add the shadows. Usually when I do shadows, at least if it's not for an illustration or something like that, like a serious illustration with mood and stuff like that, I just kind of do shadow occlusions. Occlusion shadows, sorry. Like, basically the most obvious ones. Thank you! Thank you. I was a bit too distracted with the... with shading, sorry. Gotta go, maybe I'll come back later. Thank you, Angel! Thank you for joining us today. Hope to see you soon again. Oh, I love this one. Because of the camera placement, it looks like my VTuber model is always frowning. Oh well. Doing art streams and VTubing is kind of hard because, like, there's no way of putting the camera in a way that can both, catch your face when you're looking down and when you're looking at chat. after the stream. I don't want to, but I need to. I need to work on my pre-proposal for my next year's thesis. Thesis. Jeez. I'm really not in the mood to write about it right now because we're basically on holidays. Basically, I need to write this and only then am I really on holidays, but... Oh. I'm gonna go with a darker color. Give more dimension. It's so hot today. see. I think, yeah, I think the shading is mostly done. Now I like to add a bit of like bright blue, not bright blue, bright cyan to the shadows to give it a little bit more color variation. I think it looks cool. I just kind of go over the same places about 2 or 3 times. Hmm. Okay. And now I'm gonna add the highlights. I basically add the highlights in the same way every time, which is just grab a yellow and then kind of just add highlights to the hair. And sometimes I just leave it in the hair, just the hair. Sometimes I also do this type of highlights on the ribbons or the clothing. But sometimes it kind of gives off this idea that the fabric is very glossy. Which sometimes is cool and sometimes it's really not what you want. In ribbons it looks very nice though. I usually do that with ribbons. Hi Wonderfru! Welcome! We're working on my video, my cookie run video, where I turn cookie run characters into magical girls, and their original design is their magical girl version, and then I design a civilian version. So this one is Eternal Sugar Cookie, if you know about the Cookie Run Kingdom game, who is one of the beast cookies. I'm shading, well, highlighting her civilian design which to me, I don't know a lot about the game. I don't know a lot about the characters, but everything in her kind of told me that she was probably a rich girl type character. She gave off the vibes of rich girl type character, and I really liked that. So it looks pretty cute. I'm gonna add a line of more saturated colors in between the shading and the base color, because that actually happens usually in real life. Not a line, but you see a more saturated part in between the actual shadow and the lighted part. Hi, Danny Guevara, welcome. I usually try to do like very quick motions so I don't waste too much time on this part of the process. Like, these are details that most people don't actually even realize it's there, but I like to do it. I like how it looks, so I don't mind doing it. It adds a little bit more work to it, but it's fine. And sometimes I do it to the highlighted part as well. I think I started over the music. So I think I'm gonna change the music to Ace Attorney music. Hold on. Where do I have it? There you go. No. I love Ace Attorney. Where was I? Ah, the ribbon. I need to stream Ace Attorney one day. I tried to do the Great Ace Attorney, but I also want to do the original trilogy as well. And now it's so much easier because they have it for Switch, which is mostly what I play on. When I do Deltarune streams, I'm actually also playing on my Switch. Oops, the wrong one. Okay. And now my favorite part, which is coloring the line art. In my experience, coloring the line art actually makes all the difference, because now the drawing is nice, but it looks a bit too harsh. So coloring the line art will fix that. So I'm gonna try to do it like she has in her original design, where one lash is darker and then she has white lashes as well. See, her face kind of looks softer already. I basically go over where the same color, like all the area where the same color exists. And give it a darker color. I think the drawings look kinda heavy with the black line art because I do tend to do my line art kinda thick. So it ends up looking very heavy with the darker color. Especially when I use colors so light and so colorful. Just in general, colorful. I love this design detail where in the original, Eternal Sugar Cookie has part of her hair kind of looks like a halo. I think that's really fun. Okay. See, she looks way softer now. Look. Before and after. It looks way softer. Hello Aika, welcome! Your drawing has a really complimentary color palette. Thank you! I'm drawing Eternal Sugar Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. As if she was like a schoolgirl. I think that's it. Her design. Thank you. Thank you, Icom. I think this one is already done. This one's ready to go. I think I can add a stroke of white. I think that's what I did with the others. And now, well, thank you, Fuzzy Kids, and welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rascal. Okay, so I think she's done. But now I have, like, the original version to color. So, I'll turn this one off, and I'll work. Thank you! Love the halo-like effect her hair gives. Thank you. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a small break. And we'll be right back, okay? Sorry for the wait. I just went to have a snack and rest a little. You wouldn't think so, but doing streams actually do take a lot of energy. Okay, so let's see. Now we'll do the inking for this one. For this one. The big one. Yesterday, I remember I was struggling so hard with her hands. Hi, Fuzzy Kitten. Yeah, I was having like a lot of trouble. Hi, Aika. I was having so much trouble with her. Cookie Run chat. Anyone got Cookie Run ships? Cookie Run Kingdom ships they like? I've seen a few ships around. So, for example, the few ships I've seen are Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla. Though I've also heard that it's a pretty toxic ship. Yeah, ends are pretty hard. Ends are really, really hard. Actually, the thing is, I don't dislike drawing hands, but because it was so late, because I was actually sketching this at like midnight and a half. At like midnight and a half, so I was sort of tired and I was getting a bit frustrated because I was drawing this without references, and I think that was probably the problem. The biggest problem was that I was doing this without any reference. So don't do what I did, and also always use references when necessary. Yeah, drawing hands is both fun and pretty annoying. It depends a little bit on the day, I think. The art style also, yeah. Because if you do like, that's part of the reason why I did art with only 3 fingers for the longest time. Because it's a lot easier to draw characters with 4 fingers. So 3 fingers and then the thumb, than doing 5 fingers. And it's even harder if you want the hand to look somewhat realistic or semi-realistic. Oh yeah, when you get it right though, it feels pretty good. Like you get really, really proud of yourself. You're like, I defeated the demon type of thing, yeah. Right now, the hands I draw are like in this weird... They're in this weird middle ground of like stylized, but sometimes not. Well, they're stylized. I think it's... yeah, they're stylized. But sometimes I like stylized, more stylized, less stylized. Sometimes I like to do the balloon hands as well, but it's a bit too much sometimes. Or avoid hands and give them cool arm accessories. Problem solved. I would agree with you, but that's actually pretty bad for your art development. It's almost been 10 years since I started to draw for real. So I was thinking about doing a retrospective video. Like 10 years of art retrospective. Or one thing that I was thinking was I could either do, because it's summer and I think it's very thematic for a lot of people. It's if art school is worth it or not. So like a retrospective on whether art school is worth it or not. Because I've been in art school for like 7 years. Because I've been in high school I studied art as my main course, and I studied art in college as well, so I've been in art schools for quite a while. Hello, Angel, welcome back! So I do have quite a bit to say about it. So my experiences and how I think the students are, the teachers are, everything about that. I've been drawing since I was around 5, and every now and then I'll find my old drawings and get really jump scared. I understand. I do, I've been drawing for a really long time as well. For real, like when I started to actually study how to get better at art, I'd say 10 years. But I knew I wanted to be an artist at like 5 years old. I never had a doubt in my mind that I wanted to be an artist. Like I remember being on the car with my mom, and I was about to go from 6th grade to 7th grade, and in Portugal in 7th grade you get more classes. You get more classes, more specific. So in 5th grade you have like science, and science, you had Portuguese, you had English, you had art, you had music and stuff like that. But once you go to 7th grade, suddenly you have more classes. So for example, history and geography used to be one class, and now they are 2 different classes. So I remember, and don't take this the wrong way, because my mom was always super supportive. She basically said to me, okay, so now you're gonna learn new stuff. If you find out that art is not what you want to do, that's fine. I was like, no, I know I want this. And she was like, okay. Because I was actually very, very lucky, because my parents always supported my dream. They never said it was a dumb thing to pursue or anything like that. Which, unfortunately, I can't say the same about my colleagues, because I do have a handful of colleagues that told me that their parents were like very upset when they said they wanted to follow art as a career. I guess it's an unfortunate part of it. I think I will leave the hand like this, because it's not that bad. Okay. It's a bit in an odd pose, but it's not that bad. I remember the arm was also giving me trouble. Boop-a-doop. I love that she has both angelic and devilish features. So like her original design, she has a halo, she has beautiful wings, and then she has a devil tail. That's pretty fun. I think they nailed her concept pretty well. I'm drawing her pretty fast. Hi, Nambasa Makala. Welcome. Why you sad? Oh, I'm gonna... So that's the frustrating part of doing VTubing and drawing at the same time. Because I'm looking down, my camera doesn't pick up my mouth correctly. So it always looks like I'm frowning. I used to have the camera a little bit more up, but basically what would happen is it wouldn't capture my expression at all. So I kind of just have to compromise. I've been thinking about getting the VTube Studio DLC so that I could use my iPhone as a tracker, but thank you, Aika. I actually am pretty lucky because I am a fast drawer. If I was slow at drawing, trying to do the videos I do, I would have a big trouble. I would not be able to do anything because I would take forever to finish a video. Sometimes I kind of have to give myself some slack because sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I could do videos with the amount of production value that GinjaNinjaOwO has. And then I remember that they have a team and I'm just one person and they have like a whole ass team. So I kind of just have to give myself some slack. What app am I using? I'm using Clip Studio Paint. It's pretty good. I've been using it for a few months now. And it's become my favorite app, to be completely honest. Because I used to use Photoshop. But Clip Studio Paint is way better. And as a neat little bonus, they automatically record the time lapse for you if you set it to record. Yeah, it's pretty good. And there's also like a whole community of people that just do brushes and materials and stuff like that for the app. So you always have really neat materials to choose from. Some are paid, but most of them are free. So, and they also do like contests about making materials and brushes and stuff like that. I think so that people keep adding to the asset store. So it always gives this basically, the asset store has always new stuff to look at every day. They have 3D models, they have poses, they have whole sets. They have patterns. They have brushes. It's really, really convenient. And especially if you're working on a comic or something like that, it's extremely convenient. Probably one of my best choices as an artist was to change from Photoshop to Clip Studio Paint, because also Clip Studio Paint is way cheaper. Because they have the option of buying the entire program once, and Photoshop does not have that option anymore. Chat, what kind of music do y'all like to listen to? I personally love indie. Indie pop is my favorite. So I've been listening to this artist. Her name is Madeline May. Her songs are very sweet. I really love them. There's also Sparkbird, Yakarol, something like that. The Crown Wives. The Crane Wives, sorry. Jack Sauber is epic, yes. Jack Sauber. Lemon Demon, I love Lemon Demon. Lemon Demon is really cool. Yeah, it is. I've been listening to the Orion Experience as well. Ghost Bear or Bear Ghost. I can never remember the order, but yeah, Crane Wives, very good. I love their songs. Pop punk and general pop? Can you tell us some of your favorite bands? Oh. On Broadway. Oh, I love musicals. My favorite musical. I really love Heathers because it was the musical that got me into musicals. But I also love Be More Chill. I haven't heard Epic yet, but I have good reason to believe that I will love that as well. Six is also a pretty awesome musical. My favorite is a group called Stray Kids. I might know those, but I can't say by just the name of the band alone. What's the name? Stray Kids. It's a really good name for a team. For a band. Oh yeah. I haven't heard them before. I need to check them out because they look really cool. Where did I have my thing open? Okay. But yeah. I've been going back to my my FNAF phase, so I've been listening to a lot of FNAF songs, and I've been listening to a lot of Undertale songs from back in the day because I've been enjoying Deltarune so much, and also Vocaloid. Mystery Skulls, Fall Out Boy, One Republic, Bowling for Soup, very 2000s tastes, I feel. Yeah, but they're good, right? I know at least one of them, Fall Out Boy. The other ones I don't think I know. It's been so long, yes. Oh my god, they did a It's Been So Long back in the day, like 9 years ago. They did a cover of It's Been So Long, but with Gumi, who is a Vocaloid. And I remember at the time I loved Gumi. If I were to choose like a favorite Vocaloid, Gumi and Teto are like up there, like Gumi, Teto, and Rin. Also, do you have some stream tips? I'm planning to stream soon, so yeah. So I haven't been streaming for that long. I've been doing this like stream-wise, and for just a little bit of time, and I don't have that many viewers. But to be completely fair with you, to be completely honest, I think the best thing you can do is probably start streaming. because the first streams, and I'm telling you this from experience, the first streams are the hardest ones because you're not very used to being live. You're not used to communicate with other people. Sometimes if no one communicates, it's kind of worse because you don't know what to say. And sometimes you'll find a lot of dead air sometimes as well, especially in the beginning. That will get better. It's just part of learning how to stream. It is truly something that you learn by doing, because it will also, the way you stream probably will change depending on your audience as well. And another thing, for example, I use a VTuber model, so I'm not actually on camera, and not being on camera also already takes a good amount of pressure, but I still have a webcam pointing at my face and my movements are still being tracked, so that is, I know that in the beginning is still a little bit nerve-wracking. So if I were you, if you don't want to use a face cam, which is totally fine, and if you don't have a VTuber model, a PNG tuber would be perfect to start with, because you only have to worry about what you say. That's my opinion anyway. I feel like it's a bit less pressure. And if you're starting out, less pressure is always the best thing you can do for yourself. Also, when you stream, try to choose things that you are very familiar with. So, for example, I do gaming stream. Gaming streams are easier than art streams, let me tell you that, because you don't have to do as much preparation for it. But art streams, for example, if that's what you want to do, I would say before you start streaming, do the sketch, because the sketch is the time where you need to be more attentive and stuff like that. And I think it's a pretty good idea to do the sketch before, and then you just need to worry about inking and coloring, which doesn't take as much brain power. You know, just try to do things in a way that your work will be easier when you're on stream, because you do have quite a bit of pressure when you're live, you know. You gotta go. Bye Aika. Well, thank you for joining us today. Yep, I have a PNG tuber model. It just needs some finishing touches and it will be done. Yeah, that's the way to go. But yeah, I think you should start streaming, because it is something that you'll only learn by doing. Which I know it's a bit of a frustrating answer to give, but it is what it is. Because in the beginning, regardless of what I say to you, you'll always be nervous. And the nervousness in the beginning, that's always the hardest part of streaming. And let me tell you, if in the beginning you don't have a lot of people, that's great. Because the more people you have, the more pressure you'll feel. more pressure you'll feel. So, yeah. Because sometimes, and I know this, sometimes when not many people show up, it gets kind of not depressing, but it gets a bit, it gets a little sad. But that's actually probably for the best when you're starting. And always try to enjoy it as much as you can. I remember that in the beginning, I would give myself dates and say, okay, I'm gonna stream on this day. And I would stream on those days. But I remember that I would feel super nervous about it. Super, super, super nervous about it. And sometimes it would get to the time of streaming and I would want to give up because I was so nervous, you know? But that's just part of the process, I think. Because now I've been doing it for a little bit and I don't feel like that anymore. Like, streaming has become a lot less stressful and a lot more fun. I've also started to recognize people in the chat, so that's always fun when you see reoccurring people in the chat. Because you do really create like a little community. Hello, Ducky Noodles! Hello, found you through your Drawing Your Season Human Design videos. I love your art style and so happy to see you working on Cookie Run content as well. Thank you! I've been itching to do Cookie Run content for a little while. I really don't know much about the game, but the character designs are amazing. Hi Simon, welcome! I'm sad to say that the stream is probably gonna end pretty soon. When I finish this one, it's going to end. Gotta head off. Good luck with the rest. Thank you, Rascal. See you next time. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, Simon. Well, what about you? 2 hours is a pretty good stream. It is right around the time I usually do. I love how some characters have human-sized weapons or props. One character having a butter knife for a weapon. Yeah. It is very fun. I think the character designs are pretty brilliant. I really love them. That's okay, I can rewatch the stream or try to catch another one. Yeah, we'll have another one on Friday. It's not gonna be an art stream, it's going to be a gaming stream. We'll be playing Deltarune, Chapter 2. We're probably gonna end Chapter 2. You're good, Simon. I'm glad to know. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I hope that the cookie run video does well, because if the video does well, I will definitely do more cookie run characters as like humans or magical girls or what have you. Noted everything down. I'm glad I could help. Like I said, it is a bit nerve-wracking in the beginning, but you will get used to it. And eventually you won't feel as stressed about it. Oops. Your makeup is so cute. What hour will you stream on Friday? Probably. I usually do streams either on 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. So basically the same time as today or an hour before. So 5 p.m. London time or 4 p.m. London time. One of the two. Oh, no. Thank you, Simon. Although, I think I'm gonna have visits next week, so I don't know how long I can stream for. Next week, this Friday. Hi, Sus, welcome! You are catching basically the end of the stream. Because we're almost done. Hi Kaya, welcome. Thank you. Oh. Thank you so much, Kaya. I've been playing up with my style a little. Sometimes I think there's like this idea that you find your style and then you keep it forever, and I think that's such a harmful thing to think, because I do believe that you probably need to switch it up every now and then so that you don't feel kind of burned out. Because sometimes you'll want to do new things, and that's okay. And that actually should be encouraged. That's why I because sometimes I see people that say, "Oh, well, I want to change my style, but now everyone knows me for my style and everything like that." And I'm like, I really don't want to be in that set of trap. Because like my art will still be my art. You'll still see parts of my usual style because that's how I draw. But some change every now and then is good. I will stream on Friday too, but on 6 p.m. CST, almost the same time. I'm not having a problem, by the way. The worst part is I already said it to a bunch of people. Oh, no. You can do it. You can do it. That's normal to feel nervous in the beginning, but you can do it. Look, you might not know this, which is understandable, but I used to be super shy. I used to be super nervous, and I think doing content online actually made a very big difference in how I start to behave around people. Like, I'm much more comfortable talking aloud, talking with people. It actually helped me a lot with my shyness. And if you want to see just how shy I used to be, just, you know, I'd say go back to, like, I don't know, a video of 1 year or 2 years ago, and you see that my voice, dude, I had no energy. I don't know how people watch that, honestly. That's always the thing. Like, in the beginning, it's always going to be a little awkward, but you kind of have to go through with it, because only by going with it can you actually get better. Thank you so much for supporting me. Oh, that's okay. We're all in a community. We all support each other. Eternal Sugar Cookie turned into a diva. I really saw her as kind of a diva, huh? I'm only 11k subs, girl. You need 100k. Oh, thank you so much, Kaya. Okay, so I think I'm just going to add a bit of color in the lines, and I'm pretty much done. Okay. I actually streamed once and my voice sounded like a 7-year-old, but now I think it's better. Oh, yeah, that's what yeah. Sometimes especially if you're not super used to, like, hearing your actual voice. Because when you talk, what you hear is not exactly what other people hear. So yeah, usually I also have kind of a trouble. I used to have trouble listening to my own voice, but now I'm pretty used to it. You'll also notice something. Your voice will be a little bit different when you stream. When you... Basically, streaming is performing, right? So when you perform, you do have like a performer voice, which is a little bit different from your own voice. just slightly. It's not very, very different, but you have a little bit more pep to your step, especially after a while. Darn, my autocorrect really wants me to have bad grammar. Oh, autocorrect gave me a few troubles before as well. Okay, so now what I want to do with this one is I want to put a little bit of white at the bottom. Okay. For the opacity, and then take this color, bit here, soft light, and then grab all this drawing and put it right around here. And now I add the civilian. And now I have Eternal Sugar Cookie here. So the bottom one stays. And this one is going to the back. Come on. Touch. And now I just need to add my watermark as well. And we're done! Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Angels. Okay, so let's save. And now, Eternal Sugar Cookie is officially finished. So the stream is gonna end as well. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. Today it was a blast. Remember, we have another stream on Friday, same time as today or an hour before. And it's so cute, especially the hair. Thank you. And we're gonna be playing Deltarune. Hopefully, we'll be finishing up the second chapter, but I'm not entirely sure because I don't know how along the chapter we are. So next week, probably we're going to be starting with chapter 3 of Deltarune. And yeah, that's it. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to finish the cookie run video until for me to publish it this week, but probably at least next week I'll be able to publish it, probably. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. And until next time,